The scoreline reveals that on the night, Futsal Shottas leading Exodus by 2-0. Shantae Padmore in defense for Exodus would have to be very, very, very strong and organized defensively if her team is going to hold on and hope to go to the semi-finals. She is the key defender at the back, with Yana Bina, the main striker. Cyrus, on the other hand, is the lethal striker for Futsal Shottas. So Shantae Padmore will want to defend very strongly. Cyrus trying to go through. Mars is there first, collects it. He will roll it out and get her team going down the right side. Not a good ball. Pressure on Mars early. 2-0 the scoreline. The coaches of Futsal Shottas very confident that they will reach the semi-finals. Good looking ball. This is, shot comes in, always climbing, always going wide. No danger there whatsoever. Gears with goals, they're watching carefully. They're hoping that Shottas will score more goals and defeat Exodus and give them a chance if they can beat Cloppites by the right amount of goals to get into the semi-final. So a lot at stake. Here's Cyrus. This is goal number 3 in the making. Oh, that is electrifying from Mars. It looked destined for the back of the nets. But somehow Mars made and connected and made a magnificent save. She has been brilliant in the tournament. Exodus 0. Here they go again. Shot comes in again. But this second half, we have seen all the attacking prowess coming from Futsal Shottas. They lead 2-0. Exodus need desperately to get a goal. Ball down the left. Oh, that's a lovely turn. But good cover challenge. Ball runs into touch. Good defensive work again. The ball, apparently, she played the ball much too early. Mars may have to come out of goal tonight. If her team is going to win, she may have to come out and look to score a goal for them. She will play it from behind. All the way in the other half, she is gone. Shantae Padmore, the sweeper, has to cover back to help Mars. Mars clips it wide. Ball climbing and going high. They will have to try again. Exodus 0. Futsal Shottas 2 in an intriguing and enthralling match. Bina have not been able to get on target today either. And that is the big difference between the two teams. Overall, the Shottas defensively and in midfield are stronger. And despite Padmore and Bino are playing well for the team, they're lacking the all-round strength that Futsal Shottas have. The ball is with Carrington. Carrington rolls it out down the right side. This is danger. Cyrus is free. She hang on a little too long. She holds it up. She twists and turns. She gets the free. Bina coming in very strongly. And it's going to be a free to Futsal Shottas. They lead 2-0 on the night. They have to calm it all down. Ball played short. Ball played across the area. Cyrus looking. She pokes it in. Cyrus has completed a hat trick. And the scoreline revealed. Yeah, ball is with Exodus. Ball played forward again. Here we go with Exodus. Trying to conjure up some magic, but they just can't tonight. It's much too difficult for them. They're down 3-0. And it will take more than a miracle for them to get back into this game. So Futsal Shottas almost surely going to the semifinals on Saturday afternoon over by Wildy Gymnasium. Girls with goals. They'll be hoping that Exodus concede more goals to give them a chance if they can win by a number of goals against Scorpites. Shot will soon come in. Good cover challenge. Ball runs into touch. And it will be a free. It's a corner actually. They play it short. They're very confident and composed at the moment. Good strong by Shantae Padmore. Good skills. She reels the web. Plays it down the left. Here we go with Exodus. Good cover challenge again. The strength and the all-round play of Futsal Shottas. Match to match, that's a free. Bina came charging in. She has found lots of difficulty getting into shooting positions tonight, and she is forced to play defense, and very aggressively too. 3-0 the scoreline to Futsal Shottas. Exodus 0. We wait. This is one of the rules that has to be discussed. How close to the ball can a player be? They need to establish that, and quickly. That's a good football, and that's another goal. Surely at the moment, they're dead, buried and gone. 4-0 the score 0. Cyrus again. I told you that they wouldn't be able to mark Hook Cyrus. She is too dynamic, too fast, and too strong. She has scored 4.
Oh, Keith, yeah. I mean, she's a good player. Rihanna Cyrus is a very good player. From first game in the tournament, she was on par, scoring goals. And you mentioned earlier, this is a key game, Keith, and they're scored like 4 goals already. Exodus is being played off the park, and she's been phenomenal tonight, Keith.
Those words were great. So nice hearing that from you. You can return to where you were before and relax yourself as we look forward to the final game. Exodus 0, Futsal Shottas 4. Beaver Trick from Cyrus, who has been prolific the whole tournament. She is one of the best players in the tournament and continues to do well. 4-0 the scoreline. Exodus 0, Futsal Shottas 4. And the big game coming up, very important game for girls with goals up against Copites, who plays extremely well. So that should be also intriguing. Jason, final comment from you. With this scoreline and maybe another goal or 2, do you think girls with goals has a chance?
Now, as we predicted, Keith, earlier, we know girls with goals, they've won 5 goals to know their last game out, and they're coming into this game with a huge chance of making the semi-final and stealing a spot, that last spot for the semi-final. But should results go their way in this game, 2 goals or more, now 2 more goals, Keith, they should have a great chance. And that was a chance they're going to beg in there for Exodus, and they don't look like they have a chance to come back in this game, Keith.
Well, good movement from Shantia Padmore. She overlapped well and she struck it with the outside of her right foot, but it was always going wide. I think what they will need to do now, though, is to tighten the defense, Jason, and don't concede more goals, which means that they will still have a chance with 9 points, even if girls with goals should beat Copites, which is not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy, Keith. As it stands right now, if you look at the table, right now Exodus have a +1 goal difference, and girls with goals going into their last game with a -2 goal difference. Copites also have a positive goal difference, but they have less points than girls with goals. But girls with goals will need to prove that they can score goals, as their name says, girls with goals.
But they will have to win because Copites is one of the better teams, and surely it will not be easy as we go inside. How many minutes remaining, Jason?
About 3 or so minutes.
We don't want about 3.
7.
7 minutes left. Yeah. Please confirm from the desk so we know exactly. And we won't be guessing. Because 7 minutes to go. And girls with goals hoping that Futsal Shottas score more goals than that they could beat Copite. Bina has not been able to get a shot in for the night. She has been marked out of the game. She has had a good tournament. But tonight, the defensive organization of Futsal Shottas is supreme. Copa is coming into this game. I'll speak to Copa's captain in a moment. We need to know what is going to happen. This is a big game coming up for you. Girls with goals need to score 5 or 6 goals on you. You are very solid at the back. Do you think they can acquire all of those goals, or you all will be too strong?
I don't think they can get 5 goals against us because we're winning.
You looking to win the game?
Of course.
So,
Bang.
and finish with a bang. Congrats for what you have done so far, and good luck in the game. So God's blessing on you and the team.
Thank you very much.
You hear that, Jason? Copa said they can't beat them. So lots of fireworks in the last game.
Well, lots of fireworks, and she made a statement, sir. You know, you mentioned about goals. They're conceding goals, and Copites are very certain that they will score goals in their last game. So girls with goals will need to come up with the goods in that last game if they're to advance to the semifinals.
Well, Exodus will sit and watch and wait. They've played well the whole tournament, but they're lacking a player or two, in my opinion. Padmore and Bina has been outstanding on Mars. And if they can get a keeper and Mars could play out so they advance to the semifinals, you know they can be a troubled team.
Yes, there will be a troubled team, Keith. And as you said there earlier, they're playing good football through the tournament, and they just need, to execute well and stuff. But this tournament has been turning into a very exciting tournament in the last couple of games. And as you saw at the last round 4, we had upsets, and that blew each group wide open. So with opportunities like this, they will need to step up their football.
And they need one or two more players a little stronger in the midfield. They have good little players, but they need a little more strength if they're going to match the big teams like females. Females can ball, and Futsal, Shottas, and Lannis. So as we quietly come into the last few minutes of the game, what are your predictions on the outcome of the final game? Girls with goals and Clopites.
In the final game, it will be a crackerjack, Keith. I am expecting some fireworks. I'm going to go with a draw game. Girls will goals and Clopites walking away with a point each.
Well, I can't see no goals being scored, but it's who will win it. So that should be quite important. So I'll let you go back to where you were before and enjoy yourself. Clopites and Girls with Goals coming up next. Exodus 0, Futsal Shottas 4. We just need to confirm how many minutes remain. Here we go again. Futsal Shottas leading 4-0. 4 minutes of normal time remain on the clock. Girls with goals warming up very pretty on the far side. Lots of finesse and style, but they're going to need more than that. Shotto is going wide. We are down to the last 3 minutes of the game. We are here with you at Oasis in Kendall Hill, Christchurch. The BFA's Futsal Challenge for the young ladies. Mars, who has been brilliant in the tournament, rolls it down the left. Challenge comes in. Ball bounces awkwardly. This is a battle in the midfield again. This is Padmore up against Cyrus. Ball runs into touch. That's a goal kick. And I believe that the coaches may get a yellow card from anyhow, ball will come in. Ball played for, looking for Cyrus. Padmore is there first. Good defensive work. Chance for goal number 5. Ball runs into touch. Padmore very strong and brilliant at the back. Unfortunately tonight, they're playing a team who are so much stronger, more aggressive, and have that prolific goal scorer, Cyrus. She has scored a beaver trick. This is a poor ball from Mars. The pressure has been severe. Bina, who has been kept quiet tonight, comes forward. This is a chance now if they can get the shot in. Ball runs away, and in the end, ball runs into touch. 4-0 the scoreline. And the fans on the far side jumping and waving. Ball played down through the middle. Good turn. Padmore battling for Chisworth. That is Cyrus again. Bending and squeezing back, climbing and going. 4-0. We're into the last minute and a half of normal time. Here's Bina. That's a supreme pass. Poor control, and in the end, the ball runs into touch. But that was a lovely pass from Bina. She has not scored tonight, but she's worked very hard. Also, Padmore and Mars have been brilliant at times. She couldn't save none of the goals that went in. And surely they're going to battle right down to the end. Ball played across. Chantel Padmore comes across, clears it well. Ball will run away and into touch, or Carrington will get there. Carrington gets there first. Holds it up, sweeps it forward. Chance here for the youngest player in the tournament to shoot. She is battling. She is only 11 years old, but she has done well in the tournament. Good shift here. Here is Cyrus looking for goal number 5. Oh, that is so poor. The finishing was poor. The passing and movement electrifying. 4-0 the scoreline. Referee Pedro has had an outstanding tournament also. Up and down the line, very energetic. And he's looking forward to the semi-finals and finals on Saturday evening at the Wilgie Gym. Also, John Wynn has worked extremely hard here. making sure everything is in order. Futsal Shottas 4. Exodus 0, leading ball. Carrington comes off the line, holds it up. She plays for the under-19 national team. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And again, she gets her feet all tied up. That is the second time she had a chance to get a goal. But she will go and try again. 4-0 the scoreline. She is full of smiles, and the coach said, keep playing. Don't worry about what has happened. That is past and gone. Long, sweeping, leading ball. And we are down to the end. We'll get the time for you in a moment. The coaches from Futsal Shottas happened. Very happy. Cyrus against Chantel Padmore. Battle here. Padmore winning out that one. She goes forward now in the counter-attack. She has been brought down. There's a appeal for a free kick, but the whistle has not gone. They battled for that one very strongly there in the midfield. And surely, Mr. Arnold, he is one of the coaches from Futsal Shottas. You're leading 4-0. You look like if you're going to be in the semi-final.
We surely will be.
And more than likely you will play the Lioness. How you see that going, because Padmore's gone down injured, so we'll stop for a moment. But what I'm asking you, based on the fact that you will be playing the Lioness, how you see that match going on Saturday?
Well, it will be pretty close, but we are quietly confident.
Well, Arnold, as usual, very optimistic and quietly confident. You're very much home and dry. I'd like to speak to your assistant coach, Mr. Dighton Smith. Yes, as we have this little break, let's speak to him. We spoke to Arnold Braffett. We just spoke to Arnold Braffett. You're the two technical men here. You are home and dry and into the semi-finals. You will be up against the Lioness. How do you think that will go on Saturday?
Basically, all we have to do is to stick to our game. If we continue to play the way we're playing, we'll get through that game very easily.
Well, tonight you said that you will win this convincingly. Your top striker and one of the best strikers in the tournament, Cyrus, have produced the good. I rate her a top-class striker.
She is excellent to watch. Very good on the ball, lots of pace, and the best shot I've seen in this competition.
Well, that is true. And finally, your tactical game, from my perspective as a former coach, has been outstanding.
Yeah, in this kind of game, it is a balance between, and there's a fifth goal, and it is a balance between defense and attack. And too many teams get carried away with too many players forward, and we've been very well balanced in terms of our strategy.
Trixie and her girls, they're very happy on the bench. Fitzy, sorry. Shot comes in, good save from Mars. What is your surname? We want to interview you. Come. One of the top players for years in Barbados. We need a minute before she seems shy, but she's not shy. No, she has winning 5-0. I don't believe, Mr. Smith, that she has run away from me. Well, if she wins the final, she will come and speak. At the moment, though, it is all about Futsal Shottas 5, Exodus 0. We pause for a good cause and come back on another night.